Okay, waiting on the beat. Okay, there's the beat. Okay, we are in Bible Story Volume 4. My book has David and Goliath on the front. And we are at Part 3, Story 11, Wisdom of the Wise. Day by day, year after year, there flowed from Solomon's bright, keen mind a river of wisdom. He spake 300, he spake 3,000 proverbs, and his songs were 1,005. No doubt he had a scribe or secretary to write down his wise sayings as he thought of them. Many are to be found in the book of Proverbs and Ecclesiastes. And it says, and then of course he has the Song of Solomon too, but it's a love story, so most of us kids don't need it. Read it, okay? Here is some of his good advice for students. If thou carest after knowledge and lift up thy voice for understanding, if thou seekest her as silver and searchest for her as for hidden treasure, then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. Okay, King James, you may want to try to find the book if you follow me in the book. Because it it gets me confused sometimes too. And I've been raised with this stuff. Okay, every boy and every girl should memorize these two verses. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Yeah, that one we do have to memorize. Okay, okay, and then let's get back to the story. Here is more good counsel for young and old. Enter not into the path of wickedness, and go in the ways of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. In words, get away from it. But the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more into the perfect day. Watch some of the ants one day. He saw, watching some ants one day, he saw a lesson of a lazy, he saw a lesson for lazy people. Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways, and be wise, which having no guidance, overseer, or ruler, provideth her meat in the summer, and gather her food in the harvest. And then, yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little fold of the hands in sleep, so shall thy poverty come as one that travelleth, and thy want as any armed man. Okay, it does get confusing. And and then it says about the use of wine and all drink that have alcohol in them. He had some very wise things to say. Wine is a mocker, strong drink is ragged, and whosoever is deceived thereby is not wise. Yeah. That hit my heart personally, but that was because something else, because I tried not to. Okay, let me get back to what I'm reading. Who hath woe? Who hath sorrow? Who hath continuous? Who hath babbling? Who hath wounds without cause? Who hath redness of eyes? They that tarry long at the wine, they that go to seek mixed wine. Look not thou upon the wine when it is red, and at last it biteth like a serpent, and stingeth like an adder. Okay, it's talking about, yeah, it does, but I don't like to drink it. Oh, okay, let me get back because there's a lot of verses here. Okay, here are more precious gems of wisdom on all sorts of subjects. A talebearer seeketh secrets, a tattle-bearer reveals secret, but he that is a faithful spirit concealeth the matter. And then the liberal soul shall be fat. He that winneth soul is wise. Lying lips are abomin- lying lips are abomination to the Lord, but they that deal truly are his delight. A soft truth turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Pride cometh before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. Yeah, a brother is born for adversity. Yeah, that's true. A mercy heart doeth good like medicine. A man that hath friends must show himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. Even a child is known by his doings, whether his works be pure or whether it be right. It really is all clumped together. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and loving favor rather than silver or gold. Train up the child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in pitchers of silver. Faithful are the wounds of a friend. He hath covered his sins shall not prosper, but whoso confesses and forsakes them shall have mercy. It would be good for you to memorize all these proverbs. Certainly, everyone who tries to follow God's good advice will live a happy, prosperous life. For it is not merely the wisdom of Solomon, it is also the wisdom of God. And it has everything. It's got like a 2-pager, and it's a big picture. And I'm going to try to fit it in as best as I can. See? Down at the bottom, it has Solomon and his scribe. And then it has Proverbs 4:18, Proverbs 6:10 and 11, Proverbs 11, verse 13, ugh, Proverbs 20, verse 1, Proverbs 15:1, Proverbs 17:22, Proverbs 22:6, Proverbs 18:3, and Proverbs 22:1. Okay, that's Proverbs 28:13. And that was the end of part 3, story 11. And that was a lot. Alright, and I'm going to stop, and then we're going to go to the next story. So give me a minute.